Hello and welcome back to more StephenPlays Magic Duels. On the last episode, we got started on the DLC for Magic Duels, which is Battle for Zendikar. Very cool because they're coinciding this release with the physical card set release. I say coinciding, it's actually a few months late, but they're doing their best. They finally got it here on Xbox One. So last episode, we started it off and played around with some Eldrazi's as Gideon. Today, we jump into this quest. What is it? I have no idea, but it seems likely that we'll play as Nissa. If you hope to reclaim the Sea Gate, you will need the help of all those willing and able to fight. But when you approach a group of Zendikari, they are hostile. They band together against you, the outsider. You're going to have to prove yourself. I actually don't know who we're playing as. Last episode, they kind of made it out like we may be playing as Nissa, but maybe that's later on. I don't know. So we're going to have to prove ourselves. We're in water, so maybe we're playing as... No, we're still Gideon, actually. Interesting. So we still have a white deck. We actually started with Felidar, which is exciting. We got the Core Castigator, Stasis Snare, Windborne Charge. 2 target creatures you control each get +2/+2 game flying. This isn't the worst hand. I'm a little concerned because our curve is not great. We have a 2-cost creature. We also play first. We have a 2-cost creature. We have Felidar Sovereign, a great card. Fantastic card. And Stasis Snare. I guess I'll keep it. It's not that bad of a hand. I just wish I had another creature that was low cost that I could play soon, because Castigator could be the only one I get for a while. And that would be crummy. What you got there, buddy? So the Evolving Wilds, I see? I don't know if we've ever seen this in Magic Origins. Basically, you sacrifice it, and you search your library for a basic land card and put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. It's basically a way to, like, if you're playing multiple colors, it helps you get a specific color. The problem is it comes in tapped. There are better land cards than Evolving Wilds. Plains. Also, we got another Castigator, which I'm thrilled about. So, if we start seeing those Scions, they ain't no thing, and we'll be swinging for 3 or maybe even 6. If we can get both out there. Let's see what you got up your sleeve. So you're playing white and green. There could be other colors, but they remain to be seen. Oh, you have a Castigator of your own. Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't have Eldrazi creatures, so... it doesn't really matter. I'm going to play another Castigator. Now here's the question... will he block mine? I don't know. I love doing things like this when when I'm playing red. I'll do really crazy stuff like on the first or second turn, and it makes the opponent have to think, like, crap, do I want to lose my guy? You know, like, is that a big deal to me? You know, what do I do? It's really fun to do those mind games, especially when you're playing red because you're just going so quick. What you got here? McKindy Patrol, a 2/3 human knight ally who has Rally. Whenever McKindy Patrol or another ally enters the battlefield under your control, creatures you control gain Vigilance until end of turn. When they say ally, they just mean that in the subtype, on the line next to creature. So if another creature card comes in that says ally, creatures you control gain Vigilance until end of turn. It's a good card. Okay, let's see what we got. Plains. We are down a creature. We do have Stasis Snare to get rid of that thing, but I think I'm not really that concerned. Maybe I should be. Maybe I really should be, but until I start seeing the Eldrazi guys come out, because they said this was Zendikari. We may not see any Eldrazi guys, to be honest. I'm thinking right now that I may just swing again with the 3/1. Because I'm playing really reckless right now. And I kind of like it. Kind of miss doing that kind of stuff. And I'm just like, hey, buddy. Ball's in your court. He decides he's going to go for it. So right now we're just trading creatures. Now this, admittedly, is not the best way to play the game. Unless you know that you have a lot of creatures. I feel a little confident because I have Felidar in my hand. And I know I'm building up to it. But I do need some other creatures to back up Felidar. But it's been fun playing this way. Let's see what you got. you've got a Serene Steward, an ally. Whenever you gain life, you may pay a white. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. So we have another life gain person. Now I can stasis snare these people too if I want. You've got 2 of them. Okay. Interesting. So I got another Castigator. I'm gonna put him out there. And I actually don't get to swing, obviously, because he's summoning sick. Probably gonna play it a little cooler at this point. Would really prefer not to continue to lose guys. Felidar is not gonna go down easy, but I'm still a turn away from that. Let's go to their turn and see what happens. See if playing recklessly ends up biting me in the butt or not. Oh! Well, look at you. Do I want to stasis one of these guys? I don't know what's coming. Admittedly, I don't know what's coming. I'm thinking about not using a stasis and just trading again. I don't know why I'm in such a reckless mood today, but I've decided that we're just gonna trade everyone. And I'm just like, whatever. We'll trade. So, these guys trade. They're gone. He gets to keep his 2/2 for now. He's putting in one of those. I see. Give me a Plains. That's not a Plains. That is a Glory Seeker. Glory Seeker goes in. Once again, not too concerned. Really not too concerned. Pass to their turn and see what happens. I do have stasis at instant speed should I need it. They got the Plains, so they're up to 5. Swing with both, of course. What am I going to do? I am going to block the 3/1 and take the 2. So I'm down to 16 now. And I imagine with 3 cards in hand, they'll probably bring out another creature. Trading lots and lots of cards. If I was playing a black deck, this would be great. Stonework Puma. It's a 2/2 cat ally. Not that great, but it is an ally. You gotta be careful of these allies deck. Do I want to do anything to this with the stasis snare? I don't. This thing is tiny. Give me Plains. There it is. Felidar's coming in. Plains goes in. Felidar goes in. Very nice. Now, what that's going to do first is that's going to stop them from attacking me. They're not going to attack me anymore because it's pointless. Another Evolving Wilds goes in. No attacks. Second main. Turning it into a what? What is it you desire? You desired a forest. So you could play another Stonework Puma. Now I gotta be careful. With that many guys on the board, they could all gang up and try to kill Felidar, which they might want to do. Might be their plan. Tandem Tactics. Up to 2 target creatures each gain +1/+2 until end of turn. You gain 2 life. That's 2 target creatures. It's advising me to use Stasis Snare, and I gotta admit, I agree. I'd like Felidar to swing, and he's not really in a safety zone to swing unless I get rid of at least one of those creatures. Other stuff could help too. Like this, 2 target creature. Oh, I can't play this. 2 target creatures you control. See, like this says up to 2, which means we can play this. This says 2 target creatures you control. It's very specific. We don't control 2 target creatures, so we can't play it. I think I'm going to Stasis Snare that healer guy. I hope I don't regret this. So that takes care of that. That means that I can swing and not worry about dying, which, in my opinion, is kind of important. We'll go to the attack step and swing with Felidar for 4. My guess is that... I actually don't know. He's either going to take it, or he's going to block. The cool thing about Felidar is that he's vigilant, so he doesn't tap to attack. He decides not to block, so he's just straight up taking 4 damage. Cool. Now we're equal. 16-16. Board position is currently mine, but I do not know what he's going to have up his sleeve. He's got 6 mana available to him, same as me. He's got a Tajuru Beastmaster. I'm sad I used that stasis. Elf Warrior Ally. Whenever Tajuru or another ally, which those Pumas are also allies, enters the battlefield under your control, creatures you control get +1/+1 till end of turn. That's disgusting. So 6/6, 3/3, 3/3. And you can bet your bunions he wants to come at me. No, he doesn't. What? Okay. He decided not to. Sure. Sure, that's fine. Another planes. Not doing me any particular good. Windborne Charge. Tandem Tactics. I am in a bit of a pickle now. Crap. What do I do? I could use this, but I only get +1/+2. And that's not enough to save me, to be honest. They have a total of 9. That would give me 8 toughness. They could still kill me if they wanted to. I think I might actually pass. I think I'm going to skip my attack. It's advising me to attack, and that's odd. If they all gang up on me, they'll take out Felidar, and that's not happy. That's bad. That's really bad. I don't want to die. See, I'm thinking how I would play, and if someone came at me with Felidar and I had a way to take out Felidar, I probably would. Even if it meant getting rid of... In his case, right now, he would be thinking 2 guys, but I could use Tandem Tactics. Gross. I'm going to skip attack for now. I do not know what the next turn will bring. I don't know if he's going to try and swing at me. But I'm just going to chill for now. What you got? Canopy Vista. That's one of those dual lands. We can show that off. There we go. Canopy Vista. It enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more basic lands, which obviously at this point they do. So we got another plains. Probably don't need to play the plains at this point. We can probably just hold on to it. Windborne Charge, Tandem Tactics. We're at a bit of a stalemate. I don't want to swing. They don't want to swing. The game really wants me to swing, but that's scary, man. I don't want to swing. I do not want to swing. I do not want to risk losing Sovereign. That's my only creature. I don't have any tricks up my sleeve right now. Core Entanglers. Whenever tap target creature an opponent controls. Oh, God. So that's really bad. Now, even though I am vigilant, that doesn't mean that I can't be tapped. It also means that all the other ally stuff lights up, which means that he can swing unheeded for 12, but he decides 6. Okay, sure. It's a bit odd, but not a problem. Another plains. What we got here? Let's take a look. What we got here? We got a 3, 2, and 2. So that is 7. This would give me +1/+2, so I could survive a hit. And it's an instant. I think what I'm going to do is attack. The 5/5 is tapped. Things are looking pretty good right now. Attack. Confirm attack. I'm going to hold on to Tandem Tactics until I need it. Okay, someone wants to block. Now, these guys deal in total damage 7. That's enough to kill Felidar. In a minute, I'll use Tandem Tactics and everything will be fine. However, I am going to be dealing out 5 damage. So I need to decide who's going to die. So Core Entanglers definitely should die first, and then one of the Pumas. And then they won't get this far, but sure, this Puma. So that goes through, and then we will play Tandem Tactics on Felidar. And then I can't give the same creature it twice, so just once is fine. So that turns me into a 5/8. Which gives me enough power to kill the first 2 and survive. Which is really important. Deal damage there, deal damage there, and have enough left over to survive that Puma. And also, lifelink, my friend. I'm back up to 21. Woo! That was a close call. But we got rid of some guys. Of course, now we're actually just... we're back to where we were a minute ago. Still not attacking, but I have more health than I did, so that's good. I really need to draw something. What is this? Retreat to Emeria. It's an enchantment for 4. It's landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you can choose one. Put a 1/1 white core ally creature onto the battlefield, or creatures you control get +1 to 1 to turn. That sounds splendid. It also makes me glad that I hadn't been putting down my planes. Now we'll put the planes in, and we get to choose. Do we want to give Felidar Sovereign an extra point? What are these guys at? They're the 9. That's not going to work. We need to make a creature. So we're going to make a 1/1 creature. Fantastic. Now we have the ability to do this now. That seems really freaking awesome. But this guy is summoning sick right now, so if we want to maximize our damage, we probably want to wait. So we're going to wait. But still, keep in mind, Felidar is vigilant. He's not going to tap. So if he was doing 6 damage in the air and not, like, they have no way to block it, that's fantastic. We'll continue. Right now, things are looking up on this battle. We go to the attack step. We'll be skipping the attack step because I do not want to die. Go to the main, skip our second main, and go to their turn. You got 1 card in hand. What you going to do? You're not attacking. Second main, you are playing another planes. You've got a lot of land, but you don't got anything to spend it on. Got a Shadow Glider. Got to decide what I want to do. I can give my creatures +1/+1 until end of turn. And this is just already a flyer. But the longer I wait, the longer I'm not sure that things are going to work out exactly how I want them to. So I think what I'm going to do... So I'm going to put in a... Yeah, I'm going to put in a planes. I'm going to give creatures I control +1/+1 until end of turn. Then I'm going to use Windborne Charge. Choose a creature, get +2/+2, and gain flying. This and this. These are big, scary dudes. Big, scary dudes. So let's go ahead and move to the attack step. Ha diddly dang. You are taking 11 in the air, and there's nothing you can do about it. Confirm attack. So yeah, that Retreat to Emeria card was really fantastic and came at just the right time. Don't forget, lifelink. Lifelink. 28 health. We'll go ahead and throw in the Shadow Glider. So we have yet another flying creature. Now this flying is only going to last until end of turn, so now my guys are back on the ground. But it doesn't matter, the damage has already been done. So they're throwing in another one of their Serene Stewards. That's all they managed to get. At this time, I could take out this guy in 2 turns. Oh, someone wants to attack now. What do you do? There's no reason for me to block you. Like, if I block you, I lose Felidar. I could use this, but that doesn't make any sense. I have 28 health, so I don't care. Skip blocking. Hit me if you want. No snot out of my nose, buddy. Alright, that takes me down to 22, which is still more life than I started the game with. Send me over to my turn. I get one of these dudes. An Ondu Greathorn. Okay, so that guy goes in, which is just another guy I can use. Now these guys could gang up and kill Felidar, so what I'm going to do is simply swing in the air for 2. Can't do anything about that. And next turn, if I get land drop, or if I get landfall, then I can use that +1/+1 ability to give this guy another +1/+1, he'll have 3, and I can win the game. So if I draw planes, I'll win the game, assuming he doesn't play a flyer this turn. Decides not to attack because he is scared, and he's got another one of those Beastmasters. Admittedly, his board is getting pretty scary. Look at this crap. We got all sorts of ally stuff going on over there, and it's scary, but if I draw planes, I win the game. I win the game. So we'll put the planes in. Creatures you control get +1/+1 to end of turn. That gives our flyer +1/+1, gives him, or it makes him a 3/3. And then we move into the attack step. We only have to swing with one. He doesn't have anything in his hand. There's nothing he could possibly play. We win the game. And boom. Very nice. I was a little worried there for a bit because at the beginning I was playing extremely recklessly. But then it worked out. So things are okay. I'm happy about things. Win 2 games in which you cast a green or white spell. By fighting with honor, you earn the trust of the Zendikari. In particular, Kiora, a powerful merfolk planeswalker. With her help, you assemble an army and lead them towards Sea Gate. After a rendezvous with Nissa, you are ready for battle. So maybe we'll actually be playing 3 colors. Maybe we'll be playing white, blue, and green. No idea. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't miss the next exciting episode of StephenPlays Magic Duels.